since I was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, and so far, so good. Everything is real slow, no real major changes in the entire year. The hands are still losing their ability to do just about anything, but they're not completely lost as far as getting certain things done. As long as I've got the ability to grab a hold of it or get the advantage over it, I can still manage to do quite a bit with them, even though they're in pretty bad shape. Overall strength in my arms is diminishing still further. There's a few things I've noticed that are just increasingly more difficult to do, but again, not entirely gone, which is a good thing. So it's not like they're just flailing around like they may end up one day. But legs are still strong. Walking, you can tell there's some what they call spasticity in the legs right now, but it's not anything that is going to prevent me from being able to move around. Haven't tried to see just how far I can walk or how much I can do. I haven't really tried to push that envelope, but the way I see it, as long as I can get around and do what I need to do and it doesn't present a problem, then there's no problem. So I'm okay with that. Back still seems to be real strong too. Can lift things up off the ground that I probably shouldn't be, as long as I can get a decent hold of it. But we've started taking the blue-green algae. I know I mentioned that in a couple of previous posts and whatnot, that there was a study done, I think it was South Florida, where they said that this particular strain of blue-green algae called spirulina actually slowed the onset of ALS in certain mice models. And once I found that out and realized that it was over-the-counter stuff that's been available for I don't know how long, I immediately went out and bought it and started drinking it. And we had to figure out exactly how to get it to go down, because just pouring this powder stuff in water and trying to shotgun it was pretty bad. Smells really bad, looks really bad, but the taste is really not that bad. Once you mix it with something, it's almost like it's not even there, but it certainly changes the color. I've got some of it right here. Of course, it's in one of these nice little gas station cups, but let's see if I can get the darn lid off. There we go. Oops. Anyway, I don't know how good a view you're going to get of that, but it's pretty yucky. It's kind of green, but it's mixed here. We got a smoothie style going on with it, and you really can't taste it. Nummy. As far as its efficacy, in my opinion, I've noticed a difference. Not so much in things that have already been lost, but in the things that I still have. For about 2 weeks in January, leading up to January, I just started feeling, like this disease might have been starting to really set in. I was just kind of tired and just feeling wore out, just feeling it. And we started taking this January 3rd. It was the first night I took it. And after about a week and a half, 2 weeks of getting acquainted with it, I just felt better. And I'm not one of those kind of people that's going to sit here and hope to hell something works so damn bad that I make it work. I'm already doing that every day. I mean, I'm already giving 110% every day. So that's not it at all. I felt better and continue to feel better. The strength, just the feeling that everything that is still good is noticeable, in my opinion. And quite frankly, that's the only one that counts. So I'm drinking it every day religiously and going to continue to do so. Now, unfortunately, it's one of those things where we won't know if it really is working or if it ain't. It's just, it's not a cure by any stretch. It's not, as a matter of fact, it ain't anything. It's kind of a shot in the dark, but based on the way I feel with it and the potential that it may have to actually have some motor neuron protecting factors, I'd be silly not to drink it. And at about $1 a day, the way we've got it broke down, I'm drinking algae until I don't have to, whenever that day may come. Now, when I said I had to get used to it, the first couple of doses, I could tell that my body was like, whoa, what is this? You know, my ears kind of got hot, and you know, basically just a flush feeling, I guess. And but to me, I enjoyed it because at least it told me it was doing something. You know, it was foreign to my body. I'd never drank it before, and so at least to that extent, it was like, hey, it's there. It's definitely making an impact one way or the other, good or bad. And it certainly made an impact a couple of days later when all movement shut down, which supposedly was a side effect of it. And I'd never been shut down a day in my life, so that was miserable. But we got it worked out with the fruits and everything that are in the smoothie persuasion that my wife makes me, and it's awesome. So everything has been, the kinks have been worked out of it, and it just makes, you know, like I said, now it's actually flavorful. It tastes good. I almost look forward to it like a dessert, and appears to be helping, at least in my case. And with ALS and in general, a lot of it is individual. You know, some people may respond to certain things, others won't, others will. So it makes perfect sense for me, so I will be drinking it. Other than that, as you all have seen from my Facebook and stuff, I mean, I'm still getting after it. I'm making this video here in my second home because this is what keeps me going. If I gave this stuff up, I'd hate to know what I would become. You can't ever sit around and just feel like the world's passing you by. At least I can't. I cannot do that. I cannot just sit and wither away. I will give it 100%, 110% at all times, and that's it. You know, that's gonna pay dividends in the end, I believe. Because if you sit back and just chill and say, well, that's it, let it be, well, that will be it, and it will be. So we fight on, but we're doing real good, like I said, overall. And I look forward to making many more anniversary edition ALS update videos. See ya.